Eventually, I want to do like 2-3 a week.
Who's your like?
Yeah, who do you want? Who's your
my dream
guest?
Oh man, shit, that's a good question. Never thought about that.
Yeah.
I
always goes back to the queen.
Shit, I don't know.
Let me know after she says on this couch.
You said
yo. That's the type of shit we have to deal with all the time, bro. And the mic's right.
Hey, what's up, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of No Right Answers. Today, I got 3 special guests. We got Tyler, we got Sean, and we got Chris. These 3 guys I met at Underground Atlanta. They had a little booth set up with some magazines. You know, definitely caught my attention because I don't know a lot of people like making magazines out here. So I just talked to them, was interested, got their numbers, and kind of set this up. But I'm gonna let them introduce themselves. This is my first time meeting them, like in person. So yeah, let's get to it.
Yeah.
I'll start with you, Tyler. Yeah.
It's Tyler, aka TXLR, 1/3 Backstage.
I'm Sean versus you. 2/3 Backstage.
And the last, not least, maybe the best. You choose. Chris from 9-6. Yes, sir.
1/3 Backstage.
1/3 Backstage. How do you? What would you say?
Third.
Like 3.
3/3.
2/3.
Wait, 2/3 means like you like majority, right?
No,
Yeah.
Exactly.
Like your math's kind of off.
Bro, math is off, but my math is always on point. Except for right there. For real, man.
So the first thing that I want to ask is like, what is your role? What is your part in Backstage, or is that not really a thing? Y'all just like all collabing, just like everyone's pulling weight.
I think each person brings something to the table.
Mm-hmm.
I like to think we're like 3 creative minds just working to a common goal. Kind of like what's the dog from Harry Potter with the 3 heads? It's like,
Yeah, with that.
Y'all feel
Yeah,
all
that's-
connected. Okay.
Yeah, it's not. I mean, again, like we each bring something different to the table. I guess like I'll let the guys explain that more.
Yeah, I mean, we all do our own creative part in doing it, really. I feel like whenever someone else slacks, it's somebody else in the group that can pick it up.
There's definitely a lot of both. I would never like give a title to anybody. You know what I mean? But
Like,
then
okay.
yeah, like an official title for like magazine company wise, but because if he needs something, then I can help him out, or if I can do something. You know what I mean?
You just
Yeah,
ask.
I think because like if I don't have the answer, I know one of them has it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
So, like,
But we do have our specialties too, though. So
Yeah, see, okay, that's what I'm kind of asking, because like in
Yeah.
the magazine, like who's taking on the photos, who's like, who's writing it
Yeah.
all out.
Glad you asked. Photos is all of us.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's fine.
As far as like talking to people, he's the best one for that.
Tyler?
Yeah, he
Okay,
does
so
all
you're the
that.
networker, okay.
Yeah, he does the interviews. He talks to people. We have a music section run by my boy right here, Backstage Radio.
Backstage Radio.
And then everything graphic that you see, and like just putting it all together. Not everything, but a lot of things graphic that you see and putting it all together. That's me.
What do you mean by graphic?
So if you go in it, we have ads for like
Okay.
like some products that we sponsor. Just like the layout of the magazine, the way. So he'll like, for instance, Tyler will come to me with an interview, and I'll figure out how to like format it to fit the magazine. You know what I mean? Yeah, to give it a good look. But yeah, it's like a creative hub. Like he said, we're like that dog, always bouncing ideas off of each other.
Yeah, we always make it come to life. I think.
Right.
Yeah, so like when we came together, we were all 3 of us were photographers.
Yeah.
Like that was like the common interest was like shooting film, and I think we'd always wanted to make a zine of some sorts. Our first attempt at that was with our friend in Cody Shane, who we had mentioned earlier. We put together some photos that we'd all taken of her. It was kind of like a tribute, or like us giving her like her flowers. And then the next time around, we wanted to expand on that and like, how do we do that? Oh, well, what do magazines have? Articles, interviews. And so that's what kind of like brought us together, and like we made that come to life, which that was volume 1.
So this, you said Caroline?
Cody Shane.
Cody Shane, sorry. So Cody Shane, y'all just like took photos of her.
Yeah.
The magazine wasn't really a part of the plan.
It was a zine. Like I don't know if you're familiar with like the indie like zine. Like it's like
Never heard of a zine.
It's like a DIY. It's like a super DIY like concept. Just of like pages put together.
Like,
okay.
A lot of pages, you fold them and it's kind of
Yeah.
just like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Just make a little booklet.
Like a mini.
Yeah.
Like
mini.
like
magazine.
you like fold it in half and you like staple it.
Yeah, it literally.
Yeah,
Yes.
Okay, I
yes.
see what you're talking about now.
Super DIY. It was like it like they were doing that like on like the punk scene really early, like in like the 90s.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, so it was like it was almost like a homage to that, but just like with our photo, like just photos that we had taken of her, and again, like I said, like so when it came to like Backstage magazine, we took all our best photos. That's what it is really. It's like all our hardest photos of that year. It's like a recap, and then we just what do we add on to, like I said, just interviews and stuff like that.
Do you guys would you say you guys have like pretty drastic different like
Photo styles.
yeah.
Yeah.
We were actually we were talking about this.
Yeah.
We were talking about this, and it's always cool because it's like we know the pictures,
Yeah.
and so like we know who took them, and we know like how hard it is. But then like at the pop up, and people were asking like, "Yo, who took this?" or "What was this?" It's always just cool to add like, "No, it wasn't even me. It was him." Or if he's like, "No, it was Chris," and it's just.
I think
cool to
like
hear.
like with Chris, like he likes to, he'll take his time with the photo and like try to get. I mean, obviously we all try to get the best shot, but you're real meticulous and like artsy with it. Like he don't even like take photos no more like that, like because he's so particular with his shot and it's got to be set up the right way.
I like that.
Sean will take like the hardest portrait in like just in a way like just composition and style with the artist that is just like
Of your
Like
favorite
kind of
artist.
the like
Yeah.
caught off guard look.
no the opposite like
Oh, they're posing.
okay.
Okay.
I'm the capture the moment off guard like just
Dude, that's so
Takes pictures-
funny.
He takes pictures of everything, and it's like. It's so cool because he'll come to us with like 50 pictures. And we're like, bro,
Which ones are good?
Yeah, we're like, whoa, but they're all like, they all can really be put in the magazine.
Yeah.
Oh, that must be hard. Like
Yeah.
choosing which one is
Yes.
like enough to be in the magazine.
It's actually such a long process. We'll go through, choose pictures,
Yeah.
go back.
Like
We're
refine.
like, wait, I just took this crazy picture.
Gotta replace it.
The amount of pictures that weren't even in the magazine, and then the other part is like, you know, like Sean and I like we'll want to post on Instagram, but like we don't want to save a photo.
No,
for the
that's a bad
So,
feeling.
yeah.
So crazy.
Chris will get on us about that a lot too.
Like don't post your pictures.
Yeah, like why'd you post that?
Keep them in check.
Don't post. I'm like, bro.
That's funny. So with this magazine, I know. Would you say it's mainly to showcase your photos, or more of like the actual stories that are inside of it, or it's like a blend of both?
I feel like it's really like just us showing everybody like what we do, like, and what's around us, and like basically our culture.
Like you're okay.
Yeah, I think more than anything, it's an ode to Atlanta. Like
Yeah.
it's just like
Okay.
it's just like our lens of like our perspective of like how we grew up, what we see on a day to day, stuff that's like not being shown, like the Atlanta that people aren't seeing.
And it's cool because it definitely started from like us texting the group chat, like sending the pictures that we took, like, yo, I'm about to post this, I'm about to post this. Then it got to a point where it's like, I'm just gonna keep posting on Instagram, like let's, you know, and I think it was Tyler's. He's big into like magazines, like he has a whole drawer of like just magazines, and he's like the only one I know who still has like a magazine subscription, like.
I was collecting Complex magazines like since high school.
Yeah, and we saw that and we thought about it like, damn, it's like people aren't doing magazines.
Yeah,
You know what
exactly.
I mean, like the physical copy, and then we're in Atlanta really documenting these things where it's to the point where like, yeah, you know, like if you see it on Instagram, it's cool, but like, let's say you buy this magazine and like you were at a party and this picture was there. You can show this to your kids if you wanted to. You know,
It's like
if you keep
physical,
it, yeah, you know, it's
yeah.
like really,
Physical
it's memorabilia almost, and that's like missing now, and it's just
That's true.
something beautiful came out from it, and now we're on our second volume.
Me too.
Second,
Second.
Yeah.
On a second.
the first one, the little DIY that didn't count as backstage.
Oh,
Yeah.
wait. So the one that I got, that's like the first like.
Yes.
Yeah, the
Oh,
blue.
okay.
The one with the blue
Oh.
cover is the first one.
I don't know about the blue color.
No, the red cover. That's the second one.
That's the second copy, second volume.
Yeah.
I know which volumes you got. He got the first two. You're thinking about codes.
No, the
I
blue
got the
cover-
one where like you're in the middle, like
Yeah.
someone's
Yeah.
got the cereal.
That,
That's second. That's number two.
volume
That's number
Yeah,
2.
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
The sequel.
Nah.
Okay.
So,
And the first one is like the DIY.
first one is no. The
Yeah.
DIY one
Go
doesn't
to our
even
Instagram.
count.
You can see the cover.
Like y'all don't even sell those.
Yeah, nah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, actually,
Yeah.
actually, you can get one at Closet.
Oh.
Yeah.
There's one left. There's one left in existence at Closet.
323
Oh, shit.
Walker Street. Go
Yeah.
get it.
Yeah, go get
They're
that.
out there.
Yeah, it's very, if Fonny will sell it to you, I don't know.
You might not.
He might.
Yeah,
He
might
probably
not.
won't.
He probably won't.
He might not, bro.
But nah, that's the boy.
Yeah.
Okay, then what do you mean you're working on the second one? Isn't the second one already out?
I started working on the third one.
Working
Okay.
on third.
Yeah.
Working on the third one. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I get
Always
it.
constantly working.
So how often you guys dropping these? Like.
So it being the three of us is makes it hard to go into production with it. So we don't get to drop as often as we like to, but we're dropping yearly as of right now. Hopefully, was it biannually? Is that too?
Biannually.
Yeah, biannually.
Yeah, I think we want to go biannually.
By like
the
next year, definitely
Yeah.
want to do like 2. Then the year after that, maybe 3.
Even if like if we drop like a small teaser at the beginning of the year and then like the final one at the end, I think that would be cool. Because we even talked about doing like theme like a Halloween
Yeah.
edition.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we have
Oh, that would be
We
cool.
have a lot of
Yeah.
shit
That'd be
planned.
cool.
A lot of shit planned. Can't tell you all, but you know, we have, we have a lot of shit planned.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm curious on like, cause you guys are just starting out. I'm curious on like how big you guys are trying to take this. Like, do you guys see yourself having like a whole like building, like producing these like once a week
You-
type
of
of
course.
thing? Like,
Yeah.
Are you familiar with Big Brother? Tyler, go ahead.
Big Brother was this magazine. It's a skate magazine from the '90s, early '90s, that just kind of featured skaters and articles and interviews for, like around that culture, like music scene, and etc. By a guy named Jeff Tremaine, who'd linked up with Steve-O, was it Johnny Knoxville and those guys, Bam Margera, and eventually went on to do Jackass.
oh wow.
Yeah, so at the end of the year, he would do these magazines, and then at the end of the year, they would do a DVD, like a skate DVD, and they should be doing them like clips and pranks and stunts, and then eventually MTV picked it up, and then turned into Jackass. But that's like a heavy influence on us. Like, the magazines were wild. They were doing articles like how to kill yourself, like how to make crack, just like very controversial, like not normal
But
magazines.
that's different.
Yeah, and this is like the '90s, so like they were just really like fucking up the scene. Everyone was talking about it, like.
Was this like based in like one city, or was it kind of like nationwide? They're like interviewing people from all
It
over
was
America.
everywhere. So it was
Yeah,
like,
they just kind of traveled.
yeah, they'd follow a group
Wow.
of skaters, and then they would do like
Yeah,
a
that's
write
sick.
up about the skate trip. It was all the coolest shit that you can imagine.
Yeah.
They got a really cool documentary. It's called Dumb. It's on Hulu.
Mm.
And it kind of just breaks down like the whole like, origin story. But it is really cool. Like how like they took this really like niche, like niche sector and like turned it into this empire, which was like Jackass, because the Jackass is still they're still doing movies. You know what I mean? Like so it's really dope.
That's
But
the goal.
Yeah,
Cool.
yeah. That's
Like making movies, like traveling.
Take over the world.
Yeah, take over.
Basically.
Oh, yeah.
Just turn it into like the biggest thing ever. Because when we hit every like niche, I think what's so cool about the magazine too is like it's like a little piece of each of us, like in each page. It's like, I mean, you got the skate. We have like skate,
culture.
skate culture in the magazine, which is like that's Chris. We got the music, which is like that's Sean, and then we have like journalism, which is like I think it was really cool, and it's like one of my passions as well.
Like coming together.
Yeah, it's just like all that.
Were you guys like friends before Backstage? Like you guys grew up together, or?
Nah, actually, were you asking how we met?
Yeah, I guess.
The origins.
Yeah, so was it 2019?
Mm-hmm.
So we were at we had all happened to be at Rolling Loud the same year.
Miami.
Okay.
Miami, yeah, and we had a mutual friend who kind of brought us all together. We didn't know each other, and then who's headlining for it? Was it
It was
Travis?
Travis, I think, yeah.
Yeah, Travis was headlining, and little did we know we were all in the same mosh pit the same day for like the same artist, and we met each other after the show. We linked up, kicked it, and
So y'all met like while like moshing.
Basically,
with,
yeah.
Travis. That's cool.
Yeah, yeah. And we just like, oh, you're from Atlanta. Oh, I'm from Atlanta.
You like taking pictures, like
Yeah,
no,
for
for
real.
real. Now we're looking around. Everybody has a camera on them.
Yeah.
It's like, whoa, this is
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah.
Man,
Actually, that's what happened. No, because we had all like snuck backstage at like different points,
yeah.
and then met each other back. That's what. So after
Oh,
the
yo,
show,
that's a crazy.
Yeah,
so
origin
after the
story.
show, after the show's over, we're like, cause I'm in my head. I'm like, I gotta go see. Like, I love Travis. I was like, I gotta go get this picture. That would be so hard.
Wait, how did you get backstage? Like, or...
I think we all got in like a different way, but eventually we just found each other over like by like the artist trailers.
Mm-hmm.
I remember I had my camera. I'm talking to the security guard, and then I think like there was a bunch of commotion in the background. He turns around, like I just hop the fence and just run back there, and then I see Chris was already back there.
Risky behavior, man.
Wait,
Yeah.
y'all are crazy.
You gotta
That's...
do what you gotta do.
Yeah, and so but yeah, when we did finally link up and we were like, oh, like you're from Atlanta. It was like kind of like that mutual that brought us together. UGA and Athens brought them together.
Okay.
Yeah, I think like that was just like we had mutual friends. We came back home. We met backstage, so we were like, let's call each other Backstage.
Dude, that's such a sick name,
Yeah.
and I love where it comes from too. Cause
Yeah,
like,
it's
what are the
great.
odds that all three of y'all like got cameras, are trying to go to Backstage?
Yeah, serendipity.
It's been history ever
Yeah.
since. It was cool. I think I got home and then I looked on their Instagrams. I was like, this guy's just like me.
Yeah.
We just started hanging out.
That was the crazy. It was just like fate, and it's just like even like having like the mutual friends too is like.
So
it's
like,
history.
you guys just started hanging out after that? Like, you guys were like good friends, or was it like kind of like?
I think it was kind of a slow start.
Yeah.
Slow start. We would see each other out.
Sorry, it's like
Oh,
started
with, like
banging each other.
mutuals?
Yeah,
or-
just started banging
Yeah.
each other out.
Okay, I
stuff
see.
like that.
And then it turned to every day.
Yeah, and then
Yeah,
Sean and
literally.
I, we actually ended up living together.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, through quarantine, that was crazy.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's a bonding moment.
Yeah.
I was down the street. I was in like 15 minutes away. I was down the
He
street.
feels left out.
I was definitely down the street. This shit was fire. Quarantine was a crazy moment in time.
Yeah. Did you guys like? How did you guys see like COVID? Like, did you guys see it as like an opportunity to like hone in on your skills, or were you like?
Definitely not at first.
Fuck no.
It became that.
Maybe later.
Before, at first, it was like, damn.
The world is
stuff,
closed.
it's
Can't
messed
go
up,
out,
can't
yeah.
do anything. But then we got together and it's like, dang, we like, over time we realized like we're making some crazy stuff right now. Like,
Yeah.
as the time went on.
I remember, when before COVID hit, Sean and I, we had went to Florida for spring break. And this is like Uzi just came out with that Eternal tape. And we're just like in Florida, and then like you see like the NBA shut down, and then slowly like just like shit's just like the world is like shutting down. We're driving back to Atlanta.
It was crazy.
Get home, I kid you not, like, and he can say the same thing. Like when we got back to the city, it already felt like the world just like shifted. Like it was like a parallel universe. Like
It's like we came back. It was like
it felt weird.
apocalypse,
Like it was just a weird moment.
empty streets, everything.
Literally empty streets. Yep. Came back home. It was like on lockdown.
I think like during COVID, I went to like New York, and my friend who lives up there was like, yeah, like you guys came at a really rare time because no one's on the subway, no one's on. Like it's crazy going to Times Square and it's like empty.
Yeah.
Like in the day.
That was probably nuts.
Yeah, it was a cool feeling. And like the hotels that we got were like right in front of like the Twin Towers, so we got like a nice hotel for like a really good deal.
Yeah.
So no one's traveling.
Nobody was traveling.
Yeah, and that's
Atlanta was still like basically open for
slick. Yeah, I feel like Georgia never really like shut down, shut down. You know?
Like, New York, I know.
Nah, I think I would say like in March, like that March to April, we definitely were.
Oh, that first month, yeah, because everybody was scared.
You had to. Yeah, you had to.
It was like government mandated.
Yeah,
That's what it
I'm
was.
gonna put some respect on
People were
Georgia. At least we started out doing the right thing. But then once the strip club opened up,
It was
then it was like, all right.
Then they started having,
They said strippers were essential workers.
they started having COVID themed parties at the clubs and
Yeah, COVID parties at the club was crazy.
crazy moment in time. Shout out to everything that happened, like for the people that got stuff done during COVID. That was
For
cool.
sure,
I feel
yeah.
like it definitely, it gave us time to, there were no shows, there was nothing, really going on, so we needed that creative outlet. You know what I mean? And during COVID is when we had that,
That light bulb moment.
yeah, like we, let's do something. And like it always goes back to Cody. Like shout out to Cody. She gave us our first chance because she put together a pop up with my homie Original Fani at the Closet store, and we were like, well, we want to be a part of this. And this is all our best friend basically. So we always take pictures of her. So we're like, fuck it, let's put our pictures together. You know what I mean? And that was literally the start of something so beautiful. Like that little opportunity has made it this. You know?
Yeah, I think that's also like a lot of people should take note from. Is just like having that moment, like you said. She's doing her thing, having her moment pop up. Mm-hmm. How can we get in and you know make something out of this?
Like benefit her, but also do my own thing.
And like also do our own thing, because a lot of times you know these guys they just want to be a part of like the main act, or they want to be a part of something but not contribute. Yeah. And I think that's what we do very well is contribute.
Like give value back.
Yeah. That's the most important thing.
I think that's why people love working with you guys, because like you guys are actually doing something.
Yeah. Because everyone wants to be like the main star. I don't know, just like do like not doing anything but like want the clout and stuff like that. Be around, and just not contribute. So it's important.
It's crazy.
Is it easy to like see that type of behavior? You guys can already know.
Absolutely.
Oh, definitely. You already
in Atlanta, I think that's what even for us, we were just seeing like the type of behavior that these people like who run around with cameras do. You know what I mean? And I think we started getting grouped into that. Oh, he's a camera guy.
Wait, what you mean by people like holding these cameras?
It's just I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to talk about nobody, but it's just
I think I know what he's saying. It's just like a lot of times these people want to they have cameras and they go to these shows, but it's like, okay, cool, you went to the show and you got a cool picture, you put it on Instagram, but like what else?
Yeah, it got to the point where it was almost an insult, like, oh, you're a camera guy, like you take pictures, and then it's like, no, bro, like it's so much more that I'm doing. And then I think we all had that feeling.
It was a meme going around at that time, like during like COVID. I remember it was two things I remember. It was like, here go the nigga with the rakes and the VHS camera, something like that. Yeah. And then I remember another one was Ryder. He had tweeted something like, it's not an Atlanta party. It's only in Atlanta. It's like a party with like 50 VHS cameras. I don't know, something like that. Literally. Just like the joke about like how everyone just has the camera, but like
I want to be like, okay.
But it's like, what did you do with the camera? I haven't seen your recaps or your posts or your reels. I don't know, like just.
Okay, so I know you guys all take photos. Do you guys like think about like making like short film, like
for sure
shots like movies?
I actually, my whole thing was video first.
Oh.
Yeah, so I picked up, it's always been, just from my skating days, I've always been making like skate clips. Yeah, I think if you look hard enough, I mean don't, but if you look hard enough, you can find like young Chris skating on the internet somewhere. But yeah, that's literally what started, like skate videos, always been like super passion of mine. And then I went into the photo thing, but I think one thing we all do have like a really cool appreciation for is like the love of movies and like just like the art of like a visual experience. You know what I mean? So definitely the next sector, maybe not the next, but short films, even full length films. Like we want to take it there. Yeah, you know what I mean.
Yeah. I mean, we got some shit coming out now.
Go ahead, tell them. We just
you can tell a little bit about it.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, it's gonna be by the time this comes out. We just finished up a little commercial. That we shot.
Commercial for what?
For the magazine.
Yeah. Oh shit.
A little director debut.
Yeah, a little directorial debut. We're like acting in it. There's no lines or anything, but it was just cool just to even like get write out a treatment and like come. That's not a music video.
Yeah.
And then just like have that come to life has been really cool. So it was a cool little side project.
As far as like, is it like 30 seconds or?
It's like a minute long.
Yeah, no, like less than 2 minutes, like a minute some change.
Minute 30.
It's cool though.
Minute 30.
We'll play for you.
Yeah. Right now?
No.
Okay, I was like,
you guys go to our Instagram and you can see it.
Okay, cool.
We're gonna put it on YouTube as well.
Oh, that's fire.
Yeah. Super excited for that.
No, I was just about to ask you. Oh yeah, have you guys seen the movie Babylon?
Not yet.
Not yet?
Yeah. Watch list.
Y'all should check it. If you guys like movies, you guys would definitely like that movie because it's about like the acting and movie world.
Definitely. I've been meaning to watch it. I couldn't. It was like weird. They were only shown in like 3 cinemas in Georgia.
Yeah, no, there was no advertisements for it. Like
Where'd you watch it
Like something like
Just streamed it.
yeah.
What's that? Margot Robbie, right?
Margot Robbie.
Yo,
It was
yeah,
star-studded, bro. It was a whole
Yeah, that'd be
cast.
exciting. We just finished Beef, and I can't stop talking about it.
It's
Oh,
good.
It's the greatest
Have you
show
seen it?
I've ever seen.
I haven't, but I seen like the
Oh my
trailer. It's
God.
good.
Yeah, it's so fire.
Is it a show or is it a
Yeah,
it's a
movie?
show, yeah.
It's a show.
10 episodes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ali Wong.
Gas.
Yeah.
You gotta chill.
Ali Wong.
Nah, man. But yeah, definitely want to move into the whole like big picture type thing, you know.
Yeah, for sure.
You guys have like a passion for acting as well, or more just behind the work, behind the camera?
This guy's actually an actor, so I don't.
Oh, word?
Yeah, he might have been. You might have seen him in a couple of
Might
things
have
on
seen him in a
Netflix.
couple things.
Oh, shit, okay.
Yeah.
Just little small roles, but definitely. I mean, if I ever was given the chance, the opportunity, like, hey, come do this, I can't wait.
He's on
'cause-
IMDb.
Chill,
You got a rating?
Yeah.
If I,
what was the show?
bro. Relax. If I feel like
He's on a no, actually.
it's cool because
It's a kung fu show.
we have a lot of friends. We have a lot of friends who do like the whole directing shit and like producing shit. So I just can't wait till they get their chance and they're like,
Yo,
reach
we
out to
need
us.
someone
Yeah, you
that
know what I mean?
skates or
So-
something.
Yeah.
but definitely it's a mix. Like I like being in front of the camera from doing stuff like this, but most of the times I like being behind the scenes. I've been trying to be more comfortable with being in front of the camera.
I gave up on my acting career.
Oh, you
Yeah, I was scammed out of Disney Channel. I went to those auditions when I was little. I was a victim.
It killed your dreams.
This
That's
kid
sad,
has a
bro.
crazy life, bro.
I was a victim to the Disney Channel.
Like, what do you mean by victim? Like,
Bro, dude, so like, I don't know, from like 2011, like 2012, they used to have these radio show ads. They'd be like, yo, you want to be on the Disney Channel? It was V103, so it was V103. V103 was out here scamming kids. So anyways, I mean, I'm like, Mom, I really want to be on like Disney Channel. I thought that was the coolest thing. I thought it was gonna take us really out the hood, like for real. Like I wasn't like grow up in the hood, but like I was like growing up poor around like white people. So
It's a crazy feeling.
so like it's the worst feeling ever. So my mom took me to we went to Buckhead. Actually, that was like the hotel over here, and we went to like the what's the little like venue, like the ballroom area, and they had like this,
room.
yeah, they had like this like they had all these kids there, chairs, like all the parents, like we're all thinking we're about to like make it. I remember what's her name, China McClain from Ant Farm. She was at the front of the room, so I thought we were really gonna like all become famous. And then at the very end, they're like, it's gonna be this much money, like you gotta pay this, da da da. It was just a scam.
So you like the second they're like, it's gonna be this much. You're like, yeah, we're not doing that.
Yeah, because you don't pay to like,
audition.
You audition, get an agent, like that's like that's not how that shit goes.
Damn, that's crazy. You knew that at such a young age, though.
No, Mom. I'm with my mom. I don't know.
Oh,
She-
okay. So she smelled the
yeah,
bullshit.
yeah,
Okay.
Yeah. She's been in there. She was in the TV industry.
Oh
before.
wow.
Yeah. She used to work for the Amanda Show
The Amanda Show. That's the
on Nickelodeon.
with the blonde hair.
Yeah.
She had the little. Wait, no. That I think it was something else.
Yeah.
You guys know what I'm talking about? It's like a little cartoon girl.
Oh, Lizzie McGuire.
I think
Yeah,
that's what I'm talking about.
that's a different. That's different.
Amanda Show. That was pretty funny.
Yeah.
It gives me like what's his name? He's like a comedian. He has like a fro. He's pretty out of pocket.
Eric Andre?
I think so. You know how his talk show is like
Oh yeah.
kind of
Talk
weird.
show's nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a wild guy.
Have you seen his movie? I forget what it's called. Like it's kind of like Borat, where it's like real people.
Yes. yeah.
Yo, I
actually.
love that shit because it's so like it's so real.
It's actually so funny. It was shot in Atlanta.
Really?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Yeah, or at least some of it was. Yeah.
That's cool.
Because they went to JJ's, not JJ's. They went to JR Cricket's.
No way.
They went to JR Cricket's and like real people and like he's like pretending to be like a fugitive and
You get beat up?
nah, but just everyone. This is like black folks are just like,
Yeah.
what the hell is going on? Because they don't know.
I love shit like that.
Yeah,
Like pranks on real people.
Yeah.
it gets low.
But I don't know. Pranks these days, I feel like kind of like lost its like.
Yeah,
taste.
we don't see good
No.
pranks anymore.
Like
Like,
everybody doing the same thing.
Yeah.
Everybody trying to do loyalty tests on the phone. Like
Yo, that is crazy.
is that a prank? That's not a prank.
that's
They would
This
call
is
it
the
that.
same thing.
Yeah.
No, but yeah, like YouTube used to be filled with pranks, and now it's like, let me test your diamonds. Like, I don't want to watch that.
test your diet.
Yo, it's crazy because we know the nigga who started that.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was a crazy
I
era.
don't want to watch.
It started here.
Diamond testing. Yeah, when they would just go to the mall and just test diamonds.
Oh, yeah.
Crazy moment in time. We've had some memorable times, man. We're gonna be able to tell our kids like it was a whole diamond testing. He used to take diamonds.
Niggas just be scared to walk on the mall with chains.
Yeah, man.
Take your chain off before you go into the mall.
Crazy.
I don't even know last time. I only go to the mall for like Apple Store maybe.
Yeah, I'm scared of the mall.
Yeah.
What do you mean scared of the mall?
Terrified of the mall.
Well, bro,
It's not safe.
It's scary. You know, to go to Lennox, you gotta go through like a metal detector now.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Like,
they got metal
you gotta put your
detectors.
bags, like the
It's
TSA?
like
Yeah, bro. Literally.
Wait,
to go
really?
to
I did not
Lennox
know that.
Mall, I swear to God.
Yeah.
It's like TSA, bro.
That's how high school was back in the day too though.
That's true.
I
You
don't
said
know-
high school?
I don't know
Yeah.
what school you went to.
What happened to?
No, my brother. I remember when at least when my brother was in high school, like they made you do like clear backpacks. And this is like
Really?
a post like Columbine era. So
Okay, the peak, okay.
yeah, so they had everyone was like on edge.
You think they'll ever move back to that?
Clear backpacks.
Yeah,
I think they should.
I think they should, right?
Yeah.
It's getting crazy out here, man.
Yeah, that shit's it's
Scary,
sad and it's
bro.
scary as fuck, man.
Like when I was talking to my mom, like when we went to high school, like
Did you ever worry about like me getting
yeah,
shot?
like we never, like yeah, it happened like during the times I was going in high school, but it was never like
Like a thing.
every other week. You know what I
It's
mean?
like every other week.
So, I
Every
don't know,
month at
man.
least.
It was pretty normalized. I remember like Sandy Hook and like Boston, the Boston Marathon were like around the time I was in high school.
Yeah.
So that was like something we had to worry about. But I don't know. That's why I was just cool with everybody. You feel me? Like I was cool with all the friend groups. I didn't know who the school shooter was gonna be. So like
Definitely.
just like make
You
sure
just
like,
knew
I'm
you were
good
safe.
with
Yeah.
everybody.
I mean,
Yeah.
it pays off today. This guy,
Yeah,
he
what?
literally has a friend everywhere. Like
Our friend everywhere.
wherever we go,
You talking about Tyler?
yes, we
Yeah.
like, wherever we go, it doesn't matter. Like we
No,
could
that's
be-
same for this guy too. Though. So,
No, he okay. It's funny because he has a friend everywhere, but he went to school with everybody. You know,
He was
bro.
with everybody.
Like,
What school did you go to?
Campbell High School.
Okay, I don't.
We'll be in like line for I don't know. We'll be at a bar like in line to get a
Yeah.
drink or something, and then I'm like, "Yo, who's that girl?" He's like, "Oh,
Oh, that's Sarah! Yeah, what's up? Long time no see.
I went to middle school. Like, yeah, it was my third period."
I was like, hey, watch this.
Yeah.
And they're like, "Oh my gosh!" I'm like, "Bro,
It's
what?"
like, at
And
some
then-
point, you gotta be like paying them before we.
Yeah, and then Tyler, it's like we'll walk into the most random like, cause we like to end up in random situations sometimes. Like it's just
love
the,
it.
it's the so we'll walk into like a dive bar, it's like this like 50-year-old indie rock group playing. There's like a crowd of 10 people, and we just walk into the bar, and in the crowd you hear Tyler, and so he's like, yo, and I'm like, bro. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, how do you know him? Like,
When we were in with that at that Korean joint.
yeah, bro. Like, we walked into this Korean bar and someone walked up to him and gave him a whole Korean name. Like, I'm like, yo. I'm like, how much time did you spend on that, bro? Like, it's crazy. It's lovely though. I love to see it because
my God.
I can't talk to people for like for nothing. So unless
Really?
I know you, yeah. Unless I know you, type.
Unless you know you type shit.
But he's like so that's why I keep him around.
And, you gotta have friends in low places.
Okay, so would you say this is like an intentful thing that you do? Like you just try to like build your network as big as possible, or is it just kind of happens, just being who you are?
I think it's a little bit of both.
Okay.
Because you never know the value someone can bring to the table in the long run. I mean, there's people I met like years ago who I can, hit up for like if I need like a favor or something. It's like I don't know, like it just worked out for sure. Like our boy Danny, I met him like 2018 at a Travis Scott concert randomly again. You always go back to Travis. bro, I
Thanks,
swear to
Travis.
God. He's now doing big things at a studio here in Atlanta,
Nice.
and he's showing our magazine to a lot of people. So I'm thankful for him and like that relationship. Yeah, it's just like little things like that. You know what I mean? You just gotta, be friendly, or at least friend, with everybody.
I think that's like the best decision I've made. Like this year, my New Year's resolution was like just make as many friends as possible.
Yeah.
And it kind of stems from like I think this guy was like what superpower would you want? And then the guy answering was like, oh, I would just be friends with everyone in the world. Like,
Nice.
Interesting.
what could you not achieve with being friends with everyone? You know?
Yeah.
Cause So once I had that kind of implanted in my mind, I was like, that's facts. Like if I'm just like cool and like sharing positivity with people that I meet, I think that once you show love, it usually comes back to you. Maybe not directly. Like if I show you love, you're not gonna show it back to me.
Yeah.
But I think it does circle back somehow, some way, throughout like the people or the impact that you're just making. So that shift for me has been I cannot recommend it enough. Like, because the amount of people that I'm meeting is crazy.
Yeah.
And I feel like life will just throw people your way that is kind of meant for you and the people that you're looking for.
Especially if you're going into it like I want to go out and make friends. You know what I mean?
Exactly, having that intent before you go out, and especially like say I'm like looking for a photographer somehow, like I'll just bump into a photographer and we just start talking about it. So yeah, that mindset has definitely benefited me. So I can see how it's like, how is it helping you out as well.
That superpower sucks though.
Why do you say that?
Yeah, there's so many cool superpowers like invisibility, flying.
Oh, okay.
He was good friends with that.
I want to be super friend.
I want to be funny. That's crazy.
You sound to be super.
Yo, super is crazy. No, man. I mean, he's got a good heart though. Obviously, I'm in a different place.
Good heart on that guy. I'd be his friend.
I'd rather read minds. You don't know anybody's intentions.
Facts.
So I'd rather read mine and know everybody's intentions.
There's too much power.
I feel like it's scary.
Yeah, I feel like that's too much because like now like life is kind of boring, you know. Like if you could read everybody's mind.
True.
No, like well, when you want to.
Okay.
I don't want to just walk around and it's just
Just
like, tap in every time.
That shit would drive you crazy.
Yeah, no.
Yo, that's okay. That's interesting.
Be like AirPods.
Yeah, like I just
AirPod
like, you gotta be able to turn it off.
Yeah,
Double tap.
Cancel out.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Nah, I still want to fly.
Flying.
I still want to fly.
Flying would be stupid. Like,
Flying's cool.
Like Chronicle, bro.
like, all right, see y'all later. And just like
Yeah.
take
I
off.
wanna teleport.
Would you fly fast?
I will fly fast as fuck. As fast as I can go.
That's true.
So you think that's like that comes from like you wanting to escape?
No, bro. I've been thinking about this, bro.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Actually,
Let's unpack here real quick.
Yeah, let's unpack. I'm like, damn, why do I want to fly so much? But actually, I thought it was that at first, and then I just realized, like, after being on so many planes, I just like being up in the air.
Love
Oh, really?
It's beautiful. Like,
I love it physically.
We like went skydiving.
Like
Yeah,
recently?
we
That was fire.
went skydiving for my
Yeah.
birthday.
Oh, yeah, that was
Yo, that's fire.
We all
Yeah.
did it together. We
on
had-
shrooms.
No way.
Yeah.
Like y'all was peeking. Like yo, that's
We
crazy.
peaked before we got on the damn plane.
Peak.
I was-
Y'all wasn't freaking out? Like y'all was like
You
excited?
know what's so crazy? I don't know what it was. Like it was my birthday, yeah, but I was so at peace with everything.
Yeah, it was
I was
amazing.
laughing. Like I just felt so much like.
Like I don't even recommend it. Like I don't.
Yeah, no,
Like,
I'm
when
not
I tell,
saying-
like when I tell you,
Skydiving or doing both?
we'll
Doing
do both.
Okay.
So I'm
Definitely
like,
go skydiving.
Okay.
It's like-
cause like I think we were just in places like we've also like we're experienced enough with psychedelics, so like we can handle, we know ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
But also like just like the average person, like I don't like.
don't just.
You might
do
you
that.
might be overwhelmed.
I think the guy was explaining to us how like dangerous it can be. Like
I didn't
you
hear
know we're
shit.
going up 15,000 feet.
Y'all
He's
just
like-
laughing.
He's like putting the harnesses on us, and we're cracking jokes, bro. Like I'm telling you, like it was.
Yeah, he's like, don't do this or you could die. I'm like, are we gonna die? Like,
It was crazy. It was.
But I feel like having that lighthearted like spirit kind of
Yeah, no,
you know
of
made it
course.
less scary.
Yeah, and I mean I was.
the scariest part was on our way there and just seeing like Confederate flags and like.
Yeah, because
Oh.
we're in the middle
It
of
just
nowhere.
being in a
Yeah, we're in the
town.
middle of nowhere,
Oh.
and so we're looking around like, damn, like I've seen some movies that start like this. You know what I mean? They never end up good. But then we got there, it was like this middle of this
We
field.
woke up hella early.
Yeah, it was beautiful. I guess I was with them, so I was really like, I'm like, whatever happens, like I'm good.
You're
Like,
down.
I didn't have to go
Yeah.
first, so I was chill with that.
Yeah, that was crazy. We entered the plane, right? And we entered the plane, so I kind of fall back in the entering the plane process. So I'm thinking I'm gonna be last.
They make
But the way it goes is like you enter first, you go to the back of the plane, right? And we're in this plane. There's like no seats. It's just like a bench, and then you have like it's a guy strapped up behind you, or not yet, but then it's like your cameraman's in front of you.
Mm-hmm.
So I sat in the front. I think I sat in the front. Then we took off. I started looking around. I'm realizing like, if they open that door, I have to be the first one to get off, right? And then the guy strapped me in. He's like, "You ready?" I was like, "Yeah, let's do it." Camera start rolling. I have a whole video. It was amazing.
Yeah, the free fall is like I think the scariest part.
Really?
And then like when you open the parachute, you're like,
beautiful.
that's
bro.
the most beautiful.
He tells you like, you look over there, that's Atlanta. You look over there, it's like
Mm-hmm.
Alabama or whatever is next.
He's like whispering in your ear.
Yeah.
And
He was yelling.
surprisingly,
He's like,
Nah, it's actually mad quiet.
Shit's beautiful, bro.
so peaceful.
Definitely go try it, man.
man, that must be crazy. Like during a sunset, like
Yeah.
Yeah, literally, I think
Must be so-
it was like morning time.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was
like
amazing.
the noon sun, man. It's crazy.
Yeah, I wanna do it
21st
again.
birthday, then we went out and
jumped out of.
had, then we
See, this is why, like, bro, we
had-
always say this. We'll jokingly just tell ourselves, like, bro, we've done everything, and like, what else can we do?
Yeah.
Because it just feels like there's just like nothing left.
Y'all all born and raised here?
Pretty much. I was born in Los Angeles.
But like you grew up here?
Yeah, and then Chris was.
I was born in Zambia, Africa.
Oh.
Yeah, I moved here when I was like 10, and then around 13, I got sent back because I was a badass kid. But yeah, since I've been in the States, I've been in Georgia. So yeah,
I'm native, so.
You native?
Atlanta, born and raised,
Yeah.
Grady baby, and all that.
You could tell too, like he be eating like country ass food.
You can tell it's so crazy.
Like,
Sean really like country for real.
What's like the best like soul food like?
Bro, you know, nah, I'm not even finna give up my spot. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, you
That's my
gatekeeper?
spot. I'm gatekeeping. Right now. Nah, cause that's
You
my
know he's
happy
serious because he
place.
folded his arms.
That's my happy place, bro.
I would say nothing beats home cooking. So like, if you can just get your hands on like a plate at someone's crib.
There's this place in
Home
Roswell,
cooked
Georgia, Exit 7. I'll tell you about it. It's fire.
You good?
Fire.
You're familiar?
No, I mean that's. I
Roswell?
think remember where we took my birthday photos that one year,
Oh yeah,
right next to there,
Hmm.
in that complex.
by the taqueria.
All right, chill, bro.
That's a generic name. Taqueria.
I said Roswell Exit 7 Taqueria.
Taqueria is a restaurant.
Yeah.
So what's like the craziest thing y'all would say about Atlanta? If y'all have been, I know you weren't here as long, but like you're saying there's not much to do, you know?
Like what's like the? Or you sound like the coolest thing to do out here?
Not like
the coolest thing that we've done.
yeah, like not like an itinerary. Like what would you say is like this is like Atlanta?
Oh. I don't know. I mean, I think all of our Atlantas are different. Like our experience of Atlanta is like can be different than like a nigga who just like hop off the porch at a young age.
There's
Just out here getting it,
so
like,
many Atlantas.
That's
Like,
true. That's
yeah,
true.
like
but we definitely like.
some our Atlanta isn't like the little baby scat. You know what I mean? Like we're the the Donald Glover. Like the Donald Glover.
Basically,
Like,
facts. That's a great way. to
like
put it.
yeah, like you know, we get to experience Atlanta differently. But I think for me, like if I leave town and I'm coming back, I think first
VR bar.
I wasn't even gonna go there. No, I just think I don't know, just like get some wings at American Deli. It's like the most Atlanta.
This is the most.
Well, like I'm not really asking like the most Atlanta,
Oh.
more like what's like kind of like what you said. What's like the coolest thing that y'all have done? Like
I think it's cooler by the year. You know what I mean? So first it was like we did the pop up.
I don't think that's what he's asking.
Like the coolest thing to do in Atlanta.
Okay, fuck it. Reverie VR bar.
like I'm not asking for like a itinerary. I'm asking like I don't know. It's what it kind of stood out to me when you said there's nothing to do here no more.
Yeah, because we.
So like
Oh, so like, what is it? You're saying
what,
what is it?
yeah, what have you like knocked off the list? That's
Yeah,
like
that's what
been
I'm
there,
saying.
done that.
I was saying like it gets cooler by the year. Like so, it started with like just coming together and like making Backstage. You know what I mean? And that was like the pinnacle. Like we were doing just cool shit. We would go around and people were like, "Yo, that's Backstage." Like let them Backstage. You know what I mean? And that became
That's so
big.
fun.
Yeah, like making that name became cool. Then we dropped the first mag. We did pop up here. We got into some bookstores.
Like
in
y'all magazines. And,
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. He went
That's
to New
fun.
York. We're in Dashwood.
That's what.
Yeah,
That's
that's
what it
what
was.
So
Yo.
yeah, that was
Then the
a huge-
homie
that
out
was a
here,
huge
G1 sells.
You want
Yeah.
clothes?
Yeah, we had our magazine in there. Just seeing the support from the first drop, that was cool. Then we throw like a couple parties. We used to do this one thing where we show movies on this rooftop.
Mm-hmm.
That became a thing. Then Volume 2, like the party you said you came to, that was crazy. Like we DJ'd that, threw a whole little party, and I don't know if you were there, but it was points in that party where it got like so crazy on the dance floor. Like,
Really?
It was sick. But yeah, we're trying to conquer it all. Like we're trying to really knock
Do it
everything
all.
off.
We done did it all, man. So we done did the pool parties, the forest.
Yeah, trying to do it bigger though. Trying to take it there, you know.
Facts.
I think this district might be like a catalyst to really get your name out there and
Oh,
start
bro.
doing some.
Oh
like,
yeah,
big
we
parties.
didn't talk about that on camera. Go ahead.
Well, we don't even have to.
No, you have. You definitely have to.
April 27th, District Atlanta. I got me bringing out Cody Shane. 2 hours. I think I'll go on at 10.
How'd you make that? How'd you get into DJing?
Wow. Damn, that's such a weird. I mean, I've always liked music. That's what like music, film, like I don't know, everything creative. We just like that's
Dabbled into.
yeah. We've always like liked that thing. So, when I think it was during COVID. Yeah, it was during COVID actually. Me and Cody, I was living with Cody at the time. We were like so bored, didn't have anything to do, so we started this thing called Quarantine Radio. We would just play music. I'm talking like nobody was doing it at the time we did it. So we literally, she would set up her phone, we'd go on live. I'd have my little
Like
DJ
IG
board.
Live?
Yeah, I'd have
Wow.
my DJ board. We had lights set up.
Yo, that's cool.
Yeah, I'm DJ. We're having special guests like Noah Cyrus came in there once. She was like smoking weed on camera. I was like, this is crazy. Lil Duval came in there. He started dancing and shit. It was cool. Then people like Tory Lanez started doing it and getting women to dance. And so we were like, all right, well that's enough.
Yeah, Tory Lanez, we need that check.
Yeah, we need that. Can't compete with that. But
Yeah.
so did it then, and then R.I.P. Matty P. That was like my sensei. Like he was really my Mr. Miyagi, I guess. And he was Cody's DJ at the time. And so I think there was like a show coming on in Atlanta, and he was like, I'm getting a little older. I kind of want to be behind the scenes, deal with a DJ, because he saw us do the thing, and I was like, yeah, man, let me try it. Got up on the stage, was terrified.
This
probably,
the Kid show?
Yeah.
R.I.P. Lil Kid.
R.I.P. Lil Kid. I probably messed up and everything, but like he was on the back end like saving me if I messed up. And I don't know, just that feeling of like being on stage but not being like people aren't really focused on me. They're focused on Cody, but it's still like I'm still on stage. You know what I mean? That was like a cool, weird like place to be. Then I don't know, ever since then just making playlists and then
Wait, Rock D too. That was an amazing show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just-
He invited all his exes there too, just to flex.
Nice.
Yeah, and I'm doing it again this time. we're going big this time.
Do it again.
I'm
But yeah,
definitely
man.
gonna do that.
Yeah, you gotta pull up District, April 27th.
What is that? Is that like a Saturday?
Thursday.
Thursday?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're gonna have a really fun time. Hopefully land a residency.
What does that mean?
Just, like go there every month. But yeah, get a little day every month. We'll see the big exciting things coming, man. Yeah.
Things, man.
Do you feel like life has been kind of like catapulting or?
So much.
Definitely. It just gets high. Like every year, it's like that feeling of wow, this is happening, and it just keeps going. It doesn't like stop. It's like
It's not slowing down either.
Yeah.
It's almost scary sometimes too, cause like I don't know about y'all, but it was a point where it wasn't like my life wasn't catapulting. It wasn't.
Which is
Yeah, that or it was more like Have you seen that thing? It's like a spiral, but it's like or like a slinky. You know how it spirals, but it's going up. But it's like it's just like it feels like you're doing the same thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
I see what
It
you're
felt
talking
like
about.
that, and then I don't know. I'm meeting these guys and really just like having someone to be like, yo, you should go out and do something. Like go do it. Whatever you want to do, go do it. And it has to go back to Cody because she's like, whatever I'm like, if she's dropping like some music and she's like, yo, do this cover art for me. It's opportunities like that have just like brought me to where I am now. And now it's to the point where like I would look back and I'm like, damn, like it's almost overwhelming, but also like this is what I wished for. Like this is exactly what I wanted. I wouldn't change it.
Yeah.
Like I love when shit is chaotic. I love when it's like I don't have time for myself, but then I do everything that I finally get that time for myself to just like really sit and enjoy and like enjoy the fruits of our labor type shit.
Yeah, I think definitely thrive off the chaos. I just appreciated or started to appreciate like that me time, like that self-reflecting time, not going out as much. You know what I mean? It's like this past year, like niggas don't even drink like that no more. So like just like taking that time to, you know what I mean? Just like I think that was a big shift when like we all made it like a pact on New Year's, like let's not drink as much.
Yeah,
like, alcohol.
It's more focus.
Yeah, just like focus and really tap in and like get shit done.
Yeah, it's nice to keep each other accountable.
100%. I mean, yeah, big time. Yeah, because I mean, this shit is like, shit gets repetitive, you know.
Yeah, you could get lost in it too. I didn't
the bar scene, the club scene. I mean, we were
we were man.
It was more than bar scene. It was like doing like rapper shit without being. I think that's kind of like what I was talking about earlier with like what are you contributing? It's like, bro, you're going to the clubs and everything. Like that shit's. What are you doing?
To each his own, though. You know, if that's your thing.
Oh yeah, that's your thing.
That's the vibe.
It's time. It's moments in time where you're just partying for 3 months straight, and it's only when you're out of that moment and you realize, like, oh damn, I was going a little crazy back then. I need to reshift my focus, and that's why.
Everybody gets back on track eventually.
Yeah, definitely. It's cool. Like, I don't know if you it's cool having like-minded homies for real. You know what I mean? Like who really.
Yeah, brothers.
Like if you're doing some shit, it's like, yo, bro, you need to tighten up, or
keep each other in check.
Yeah, exactly. You know, and
that's
it's cool.
respectable.
They can tell me that, I can tell them that. It's never ever any bad blood, but it's beautiful. Find you some friends that
Find some good friends.
Some real blood wouldn't make you any closer type of people around you. Keep those people around you. Never let them go, man.
What's that Frank bar? He was like, you can't break the law again.
Oh,
bro.
Did he say what Frank said?
He said, you can't break the law again.
Oh, you can't break the law with them.
Bro,
Yeah.
man. Find some people you can break the law with.
Facts.
Yep.
Find those people.
Don't let that go over your head, though. Don't go doing crazy shit, but find some people.
You can go break the law with, for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah, man.
I like that line.
I know, right?
That's interesting. Like, were you guys like lone wolves before y'all met? Like, y'all didn't have like really good friends, or like?
I don't think we were. I just feel like we were all creative in our own way.
Yeah.
And it was just us coming together.
Like finally meeting someone that's like at your level.
I think
like
I definitely had hit like a creative block where like I didn't know what I was doing next. Cause like I was doing the pictures, but I knew, cause I'd always wanted to, like, it was like my dream to like have a magazine. Like I'm not even gonna lie, like that was, I never knew how to do it. I couldn't have done it without them. Just like creatively, like even like figuring out like graphic design stuff, like all that, like that was just so like far, like, and then like I couldn't even fathom that. So like, like, definitely like finding these guys and just, figuring out like a cooler way to do things was just kind of always the goal.
It wasn't so much as like being a lone wolf. It was just like, when you start school and you're like on the bus and like there's like that one kid that you see, but like you don't talk to him. Then like middle of the school year, you finally talk to him. And then like y'all by the end of the school year, y'all best friends. Yeah, it was literally like that. Like that's the best way I can explain it. It was like, I don't know. Yeah, it's just. Yeah, crazy. I don't know.
That's a good analogy.
Yeah, that's the best way to put it, honestly.
What do you guys think about like the creative scene here in Atlanta? Like,
I love it.
Do you feel like it's competitive? Do you think it's weird? Like it's different?
I think it's definitely changing, but I feel like we definitely start a lot of things like
really
in general. And it really like
talk your shit.
I ain't gonna lie.
Things. I'm not saying us in general, but I'm talking about.
Atlanta
creatives. A
creatives.
lot of things, and people will come from other cities. They be like, "Whoa, what the fuck is that?"
Yeah,
they'll come try and grab that
a little piece of that.
And sometimes they show love, sometimes they don't. We don't really care because we just doing what we do. You know.
I mean, you can't talk about at least like the scene that we're in and not mention how like a lot of this shit started in Atlanta.
Yeah.
I mean, I always give flowers to the fucking Go Gunner stall. this nigga is responsible for a lot of us with film cameras, at least myself included. Yeah, that was like the first. Are you familiar with Gunnerstall?
Photographer.
He's a photographer. He's a photographer from here, who just started taking film shots of like rappers and like in LA, from Atlanta, and like just started like that, and then just kind of kept growing. And yeah, like that's just like the base. That's the one example.
I think the Atlanta scene is like, it's like competitive, but it's a good competition, cause we all know each other. You know what I mean? We're all basically like one friend away, like a little arm reach, and I can get in touch with them. So it's like it's a cool It's like a competition, but it's like competing against your brother, or like you see somebody and they'll do something, and it's kind of like, damn, that's so cool. How can I one up them?
Like you can show your respect.
Yeah,
but
you know what I mean. Like like I wanted. Of course, I want to do better. Like this is cool. Like of course I want to do. I won't ask you like what you had to do it, but I'm gonna try to figure out like how I can do better.
Okay, that's
And
cool.
don't even ask me how I did something.
Yeah, don't ask me.
Don't figure that shit out.
But I feel like I wanna. I was telling Tyler the other day, I wanna get in more contact with like more creatives, because like I said, they're all like an arm reach away, like a friend away, but it's like it should be no reason we're not having lunch with like the next group of kids who are doing kind of the same thing we're doing. You know what I mean? Like we're all living in the same neighborhood. Like let's hang out.
How do you guys like meet these people? Like for me, Underground Atlanta was like the best thing to like meet other artists and creators.
Shout out
but is there
Underground.
other like events that y'all go to, or like?
I would say just being around. It really depends on where you
space.
go and where you're at.
It definitely started with like shows, because any like artists, they come to Atlanta. You know what I mean? So if we used to go to a lot more shows than we do now. Like but if we're if we're at a show and we're like in the photo pit taking pictures, and I see another kid doing the same thing, it's like, all right, he obviously is on the same wave I am. But like, so what's up? We talk a little bit, but I don't know. A lot of people, it's weird. Like some kids are like standoffish because they know that like people come to Atlanta and like, or there's a lot of people who are like biting on the scene. You know what I mean?
Biting?
Yeah, like just stealing swag, like swag stealers type drip. Yeah, like we'll leech and just like get your ideas. But so people are like real. I feel like some people are like real standoffish, especially if they're good at what they're doing. They don't want to like.
Oh, have anyone just
they don't want to hang out.
Okay, I see what you're talking about now.
But once you start getting to know some people, they become so much cooler. So I feel like that standoffishness should definitely like that little wall that people build should be broken down.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I've always been like a helping hand. Like if it's a photographer who does something similar to me, and like I get hit up for like a gig, or someone wants like to book a photo shoot, but I can't do it, but I know so and so can. So like I always like pass off like an opportunity like that.
And I feel like we need more shit like that. You know?
Yeah, that's gotta keep
We're all doing
going.
the same thing.
I feel like you guys are a perfect example. Like that collaborative work will bring something that can be like feasible along. You know, so I don't know why people are like very standoffish, very like to themselves when. Like I think it's a fact that if you put your name out there and try to work with other people, you guys can create so much more like new things that you can never think of by yourself.
Exactly.
But I'm not gonna lie, I'm only in house like now. Like I don't want to work. I don't want to do
network.
I don't want to work with nobody.
Not yet.
Just just like in the respect of like photo shoots, or like working for like taking pictures of someone's clothes or something. Like I'm just.
It's like not with your time.
Not with my time, and also it's just like. That's they have a creative vision that maybe like I don't want to. It's just.
Okay, I see what you're talking about now.
I'd rather just like work with the guys, or like just do something like I'm like, passionate about.
Is there any like people that you would love to work with, like?
Man, that's a really good question. I don't know. Have we never like talked about this together, like as a group?
Not like a group, like client.
Yeah. What would that be? What would like be our?
I mean, I'm asking y'all individually.
Yeah, no. Individually.
Theo Scudra.
Who's that?
Theo.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, that's a great.
He's Drake's cinematographer.
Yeah, that's a great one.
Yeah.
Damn, I'm trying to think.
Theo.
Like it doesn't have to be for the magazine. It could be like
just like
like
working with
a feature or like a photo shoot.
I would like Bro, I would love to like follow Dave Chappelle around for like a day.
Dave
And
Chappelle.
shoot
Fire.
Dave
Just
Chappelle.
anything that comes out of his mouth, write it down.
Yeah. Like that would be so funny.
Probably record the whole thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't
Ice
know.
Spice.
Ice Spice for sure.
For sure.
I
Ice
can name
Spice.
Ice Spice.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know who my who am I fucking with recently. It'll probably be like a music producer, because I'm that's like my next venture is like producing music. So
Oh,
definitely be a music producer.
Fred again.
That's Freddie is cool, but that wouldn't be my goat.
Yeah.
Black coffee, probably hang out with Black Coffee for a day. That'd be fire.
Wintertime.
Oh yeah, wintertime all the
Yeah,
time.
wintertime all the time.
I don't
That would
know.
be
I don't
our
know what
that
it
would
is. Are they
that would be
artists?
Backstage's goat. Like
Yeah.
Wintertime all the time.
we'll probably put him on the cover on the magazine.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Wintertime, call us. We want
Wintertime.
to cover.
If
You know,
see this,
if you ever heard of Wintertime's the go. Wintertime's he birthed all of us. He's responsible. He's responsible for the whole rap
he
scene.
might retire. Man.
He's the greatest rapper of all time. Like it's Wintertime all the time.
He ain't gonna play basketball.
Yeah. We don't know where he is. He's missing.
Wait, like missing?
Yeah,
He's
like
missing,
real
missing.
life.
Disappeared.
Like recently? Like
Dude,
It's
go
like-
go back to like listen to his music.
He's like
You're gonna I think you're gonna really like his music.
he
but
came
then
on the scene like 2015.
Yeah.
Like left us 2017. We no one's heard from him.
wow.
since
Yeah.
Like did he make like a bag and just dip, or was he?
I
Like,
don't
just
even think he
coming out?
even.
I mean, he was making sound. It was like his music was on SoundCloud. I mean, he like finally transitioned into Apple Music, but he was popping when like SoundCloud rap was like a really big deal.
Yeah.
And then
Then everyone stole his swag and just.
yeah. I don't even think he made the transition to like doing like shows, like 50 state shows, you know.
Yeah. Wintertime could have won a Grammy.
He did like what, 5 shows?
I think so. I don't know.
5 shows.
Yeah, that's the go. That's who I want to work with for sure. I think we all want to work with him.
We gotta find him.
We'll put him on number one. Bro, I think he's in Colorado playing basketball right now. That's what he says. Or Utah.
No,
He's in Utah playing
I think
basketball.
I thought he was in the European mountains.
Yeah, he was
Really?
like Europe, bro. Like literally.
European mountains.
He's
Yeah,
got
I
like
heard he went
Europe.
to the Swiss mountains. I don't know, but no one's
like
heard from him.
That's
fucking
cool.
Loch Ness monster.
Yeah, can you pull up Wintertime real quick?
Yeah, like I'm actually interested in his music. You said he's on SoundCloud?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Spotify.
fun.
Definitely on Spotify.
It's on Spotify?
Yeah.
Yeah, Wintertime Z.
I don't know if this will load. Like Winter?
Yeah.
Yeah, Wintertime.
Oh, Winter.
Yeah, I don't know if my Spotify's.
This is so rare.
Let's see.
I'm definitely putting y'all down right now.
Yeah. If you know, you know.
If you don't, you broke.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna pop up.
No. It's okay.
Nah. We'll show people what they need.
They know.
They can do the
I
research.
think
at
they
home.
know. If they're watching this, they know.
Yeah, they know.
They know. No right answers, man. I love that name, bro. Well, how did
Thank
you? Can I ask you a question? Like, how did you?
How did I come up with it?
Yeah.
I mean, so no right answer. It's been evolving like every new guest kind of.
Yeah.
But like when I first started No Right Answers, like I said, it's all about like I wanted to make a podcast that was like real.
Yeah.
Like, and there's not saying other podcasts out there are like scripted, but me personally, I love talking to new people and like hearing what they got to say about their perspectives.
Yeah.
So I wanted to create a space where you feel comfortable, or my guest feels comfortable explaining whatever they're about, like really speaking from their soul. I feel like nowadays it's hard to be genuine like in our day-to-day. So that's something I'm personally working on, trying to create a space where I feel like that you guys are comfortable talking to me on what you really think about X, Y, and Z and all that. So that's where No Right Answers comes from. Like just people being people.
You're doing a great job.
Yeah,
so?
lovely name.
Thank you.
Shout out
Thank
to
you.
the right answers. I'm gonna tell some people I'm gonna bring you some.
Awesome new guests.
Yeah.
Bro, I would love that. Like, oh man, like.
Get you up.
So right now I'm like working hella. Like I only have time to record once a week, but like eventually I want to do like 2, 3 a week. And I just
Who's your like?
Yeah, who do you want? Who's your
my dream
who's your
guest.
Moby Dick?
Oh man. Shit, that's a good question. Never thought about that.
Yeah.
Um.
Always goes back to the queen.
Shit. I don't know.
Let me know
like-
after she says on this couch.
You said
Yo, that's the type of shit we have to deal with all the time, bro. And the mic's right there, so y'all heard that. Y'all heard that, bro.
I don't know.
Trey
Like
Young.
Trey Young. That would be pretty fire.
I feel like that's possible.
Yeah, Trey is
Yeah.
possible. I've never seen him like talk.
Or I saw 2 Chainz interview him.
Really? How
2
was
Chainz
that?
and his son.
Yeah.
They just talked to Trae Young.
Oh, I gotta see that.
So Atlanta.
Funny, we saw Trae Young at Tongue and Groove.
No way.
Were you with me?
I saw him at actually I saw
Who was with me? Were you with me?
I saw him in Athens.
Trey
Bro,
Young.
Trae Young had a section at Tongue and Groove. I thought it was so random. It was like,
That's so crazy.
because you know, in Atlanta, it's so weird. You forget that like we have our own like stars.
Yeah, he
It
goes
was
rub
like-
shoulders with like.
Yeah, like.
Did one of y'all run into I forget his name from Sweet Life?
Oh, that was me trolling.
Oh, that wasn't him.
Yeah, don't believe anything I post on my stories or anything, bro.
That's
I'd be
pretty
lying.
cool. I was like, it doesn't look like him, but that's pretty cool.
Oh yeah, I be trolling. I don't know. I just don't. I feel like people take social media so seriously.
Joe.
You just be
Sometimes
fucking around.
I just be fucking around.
Okay.
Yeah, if he's saying shit. He did look like the bro though, so that's what I said.
He was like a white boy.
It was like blurry, so I was like,
It's like when you thought that's when you posted that fake Drake guy.
yeah, I posted fake Drake. Yeah, people thought Drake was
Fake
at
Drake was at Reverie and he posted like a picture from the side, but from the side it's like a dude that like kind of looked like Drake
Yeah.
and he has the beard and everything. It's like it's kind of blurry. There's like people in front of him, and his caption was like Drake's at Reverie. I think his phone.
Free promotion.
I think his phone blew up.
Like, where is he at?
It was crazy. Good times though. We like to do shit like that, man.
Yeah, you gotta have fun with Instagram, bro.
Gotta have
These
fun
people
with
take
shit
it
like
so
that.
seriously, bro.
Don't take it too serious.
Like it's too many girls I know that like spend hours on like what they're gonna post. Or, like, what
Shout
they're
out to
gonna
them
say.
though.
Yeah,
Beautiful queens.
I mean it works out though. I mean,
Yeah.
like
Yeah, they're making their
they
bag.
do make Instagram look cool. A lot of our friends do. So that's another problem too. Is like when we post, it's like we be making shit look so cool. When like reality, like what we did was probably so mundane and like and like so chill.
What do you mean by that?
Like I don't even know. Like
He has a thing where he goes out and like we'll all go out and I mean we never like to us it's just like we'll go out to dinner and then we'll end up at like I don't know some place and they're like playing
A
music.
stand-up comedy
Yeah,
show.
yeah, stand-up comedy show and he'll post the night to where it looks like
Like my life's a movie.
Yeah, like
but like
but
something like not like a flex.
not even
Yeah.
he doesn't even try to, but it'll be like my other friends will hit me like, yo, like you guys started at dinner and then you ended up here like
Or like
what?
Or y'all didn't invite us out.
yeah, and it's like bro like
Like, this is just a night out.
yeah, like
Yeah.
this is
Just-
just that like
That's
we
fire.
were just together and we
I
ended
was like,
up
I don't even
here.
be posting it for you. I'm posting it for like my friends out of town that I just want to like show them how cool like Atlanta is.
Yeah. It's definitely not on purpose, but it ends up I don't know, he does it he's got it figured out. Like,
He's got, like,
Low-
I'll be
low
next to
exposure.
him and
I'm gonna give y'all some free game, low exposure.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'll be next to him and he'll just like snap a picture and post it. People be like, yo, where we
I might post something from like
3 days ago.
3 days ago, like, just from like because it's social media. Who cares?
Yeah.
I might take a picture of a fire ass like meal, like a plate. I might post that like tomorrow. Just
Whole time
The whole time
he's,
it's from-
he's
it's
at
from-
home.
yeah, like, I'm at home. Like, yeah, yeah, shit like that.
All right, so what are y'all doing with this TikTok? Like, what do you like? What type of videos you guys making?
Oh yeah,
Right.
let my boys, cause I'm so proud of them what they've done on that platform. Like I've tried, everybody's trying to get on TikTok and like post a video and like you think it's so good and it doesn't do what you want it to, or you don't think it's good, then it goes up. But these guys have like
Gotta put in the work.
Yeah.
I mean, I won't take like too much credit because like what I post on the TikTok isn't my content
No.
or anything like that. I used to kind of just start off as like an archive page of like concert videos. I guess it's kind of growing into more. I plan on doing more, but we've snuck in like a video of us like showing our faces and stuff like that. It's our logo, our name, and like our Instagram link is to like it is Backstage. But it's called Backstage Magazine on TikTok, and I just kind of like just post like rare moments in like music, cause I was like, I guess that was like I said like that was like our first love. I can like show you, but I'll show you later. But
Tell them about the most recent one. Not the most recent. The
most
the
viral.
Virgil. That one's going up.
Which one?
The Virgil video.
Oh,
Virgil
Bella?
DJ, yeah. That was
Oh
really-
yeah, I just posted like a video of like Bella Hadid and Virgil like vibing to some Frank Ocean.
But he's a DJ.
Like you were there?
No, that's like I'm not there for any of these.
Oh.
These are just like things.
Oh, you just okay.
Yeah,
I see what
yeah,
you're
yeah.
talking about now.
Just rare moments in the culture.
Yeah. But like,
Like, it's shit people want to see. So everybody's on TikTok like looking at it, reposting. Yeah.
yeah, I think that's like the biggest thing is like a lot of it's like just from memory. Like I used to just things that I've seen like on YouTube or just like my favorite thing to post on there is like just like an artist covering another artist's song that just wouldn't make sense. Like one of like the first things that went viral was like Lorde doing a Frank Ocean cover. Shit like that. Like I don't know, just like
shit that fascinates you, kind of.
that fascinates me, but also just like shit like
Yeah,
damn, like
it's
this happened, you know? Like what the hell? I don't know.
Are you trying to transition into like just work that you're?
Oh, yeah, we're gonna be posting like that commercial I was thinking about. That's definitely going up on there. And then maybe we'll even like go live on that account soon.
Definitely go
That'll
live.
be fun.
Yeah, cause it's at like 25K right now.
26.
26K right now.
Oh wow, that's a lot.
But again, like, you know, it's really cool cause like, but these aren't my videos, so like I want to like definitely like, show more faces and like get that popping.
Are you guys trying to keep your names like out of Backstage or?
No, we show faces. I mean, our faces are all over the page and stuff like that.
Okay.
And then Sean, his TikTok, go ahead.
I grew up on Tumblr, man. So
Facts.
really,
Facts.
Big Tumblr. He's still on Tumblr.
I'm still on Tumblr.
I don't think I've ever used Tumblr in my life.
Bro,
Some of the
Tumblr-
prettiest
Tumblr's
women
the one.
ever were on Tumblr, and they know Sean.
Bro, Tumblr raised me. Like,
Swear to
yeah, I
God.
swear to God.
Like, no, niggas, like, I hope y'all don't think I'm lying.
Hey,
Like,
man. Tumblr raised me though, man. And I with TikTok, I've made my TikTok basically my Tumblr. But over time, I want to like incorporate both TikToks together. I don't know how I'm gonna do that or how we're gonna do that, but definitely want to move it in that direction. But lately, the algorithm is going crazy. Like,
Yeah.
they've been messing with both pages. So
That's good.
Yeah.
you just post cool photos from like.
pictures.
Yeah.
So Tumblr was like, it'd be like, just real, not even aesthetic photos, but just cool, like just cool shit. Like,
It's just like cool things, like just
Like,
all over the world.
like old Nike ads or like.
Yeah, if you know like those archive pages on Instagram,
Like hidden in why.
yeah, like hidden in why. No, there's like a whole lane. It's like
Or like
archive
folders.
Yeah, like folders. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I
like
see what you're talking
pages.
about now.
Literally,
Yeah.
yes. Yeah.
Drip.
That even like those Instagram pages, those are all influenced. Those all come from Tumblr. Even like before Tumblr, it was like
Yeah.
there was blog posts.
Yeah.
Like Kanye had a website at one point.
Virgils.
For Zoom?
Yeah.
Yeah, man, you know that. See, like he's an internet museum. Like Sean is.
Yeah, he's.
He
I
knows.
think,
I just researched.
I think he got a computer when he was like 3.
Been like typing all of that.
Yeah, like
Pretty sure he got a computer pretty early.
yeah, he knows everything about the internet. Ever.
Like, I never made a Tumblr page.
Yeah.
But because knowing him, I feel like, damn, bro, I missed
I
out.
feel like you're missing out.
Bro, because I swear, like, it's kind of crazy. Like, I'll see a girl and he's like, yeah, bro, she follows me on Tumblr. But this is like 2013, when this is like just a regular girl.
Like you're still asking, yo,
Now
you're
she's
a
like
Tumblr?
famous. No. This is like old Tumblr, like when these girls are like not even influencers yet.
We were just posting pictures.
Now they're like,
we just all you just post pictures of ourselves, just talk. We just be talking about like everything that's going on, cause you know this was just like I want to say the late 2010s was just crazy. Not even late, like
Early
early and mid 2010s
yeah.
was just crazy.
Like 2010 in like to 2015.
Yeah.
I feel like I missed a whole wave.
That was like my life
Pissed.
every day.
No,
Shout out to Tumblr though. I
I
think I was in Africa when niggas was popping on Tumblr, but
That's funny though. But yeah, Tumblr was a wave.
That's cool. Let me check how long we've been rolling.
Yeah.
what time is it?
It's been amazing. We've just been talking, right?
8:45.
Okay, so a little over an hour, not bad.
Yeah. What was your goal?
Definitely under 2 hours. 2 hours is like way too long.
Yeah, 2 hours.
Okay.
So like, we could just,
You wanna wrap it up?
yeah, we can.
Let's wrap it up then.
Okay, let's see. Alright, so the way I normally end my podcast, I usually just ask my guests, hey, what's like one piece of advice you would tell your younger self? It doesn't have to be too specific. It could be just how to approach life. It could be like, yo, talk to that one girl, like in your math class. It could be simple like that. But like, yeah, just what's one piece of advice you would tell your younger self?
Alright, man. Just be nah.
Be yourself.
Nah, but really though, with anything you do, man, just be genuine. Like making friends, creating something, man. Just make sure it's true to you, and like make sure your intentions are clear, and make sure you go for it.
All right, just take everything on the board. Intentions, go for it. Like be you. Like
I
what?
mean, you know what I'm saying?
Like be genuine. I can see
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Would you say that kind of comes from you, like be growing up in a shell, like protecting yourself?
I would say like, I mean, just over. I mean, everybody has those times in life where like you want to be liked. You know what I mean? But I would say being genuine and like, if you really don't like somebody, bro, don't try to like don't fake it.
Don't
Like,
fake kick it with
don't
nobody,
fake
bro.
it,
Y'all be doing that, bro. Don't fake kick it.
Like,
It's no good for
yeah,
not you, not the person. Like,
be true to you, man.
stop fake kicking in 2023.
Okay.
No fake kicking.
No fake kicking.
That should be the title of the episode. I think my advice to young 9-6, even right now, honestly, is just keep going. You know, like like you have that plan or you have an idea in your head, stick with it, keep going, because you might not see it. Like I said, you might feel like you're just going in a circle, but spirals go upward. So just keep going, and don't forget to take some time and just look around at everything you've done, because it's beautiful, bro. Yeah.
That's some good piece of advice. I think I could use that as well.
Yeah, thank you. Life is lit sometimes. Like, I mean, really all the time. Like, we're really out here just living, you know?
Every day's a
Sometimes-
blessing.
Yeah, sometimes it's like, you get to a point where it's like, damn, like, you're not feeling like yourself. It's only when you're out of that little funk, you, like, can really look back and, like, appreciate the highs and the lows of this shit. Appreciate the lows.
Hey, life moves pretty fast. You can look up every once in a while. What was that quote?
Bro, I don't know.
Ferris Bueller.
Oh, yeah.
No.
You're gonna miss it, bro. If you
Yeah,
don't look up,
you're gonna miss
you're
it. You don't look up, you're gonna
bro.
miss it.
Life is like a roller coaster. There's highs and there's lows. There's ups and there's downs. But
Yeah.
at the end of the day, it's all fun, man.
I like that.
I think my life advice to younger me: you should have slapped that nigga. Don't kiss her. Should never get in the car without. No. No.
Whoever that don't kiss her is crazy.
Should never kiss her. Should never go home with her. Man, stayed in LA a little longer. Nah, I would say, bro, just keep. Man, I don't know, like keep finessing. Don't get caught. Keep going to those shows. Keep doing that. You know what I mean? Pick up another camera. You know what I mean?
Like kind of commit more.
Commit more. Yeah, like just keep being fearless. Cause that's all I've always been. Is just fearless and not really thinking too much about the outcome. But yeah, bro. I think my guy said it perfectly though.
I like that.
Yeah, I like all those advices. Yeah.
Okay. Well, it's a pleasure having you guys on. I'm very appreciative. Like you guys reaching back out to me to be on the podcast. You know, I'm excited for Volume 3 and the ad you guys have coming out and everything else that you guys are working on.
Yeah.
I'll definitely stay tapped into what you guys are doing because I love it. You know, you guys are doing something different. But that's all I gotta say. Yeah.
Thank you so much for having us.
Hey man, Volume 2 out now. Website coming soon. Watch out, Backstage.us, man.
Check it out. Yeah. That's fine.
My fast. Oh, all my snacks running.
That's been Backstage, No Right Answers, man. I was sick. How long was it?